thought I would start this video off. It's a new week. It is now January 19th, which is the third week of January. So this week is going to be more of a me week than anything else. Last week was very rough, and Tuesday is going to be rough, which is tomorrow. I do have a funeral to go to. So if you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. My name is Haley from Haley's Design Studios, and in today's part of this video that you're going to see, I am starting to work on Anchor the octopus, in which I've never really wanted to make Anchor because he was like really big and viral in 2025, and I just was not, and maybe even in 2024. I really don't know when the pattern came out. I've had it for forever. But you know, I have all this yarn, variegated yarn, in the Big Twist plush that I bought while Joann's was still in business last year. Because I bought a lot of it once they went out of business. And I needed to do something with it because it's literally just sitting in my office. So I was like, what can I make with this? What is something I can physically do with this yarn? And so I was going through my patterns. I wanted something big because I wanted something that was going to use it up. I did not want to just have a small project, a small project, a small project. No, I'm ready to use it up. I'm ready for it to be gone out of my stash. So yeah, there is that. So for the colors of my Anchor, this is going to be the top color. I'm going to use this first. And then I think I have another skein of this, like this, before I get into my big skein of it. And I'm going to use this yarn up. For the underbelly and the tentacles, I'm using coconut, which I think it just gives it a nice touch. And then like I have a lot of blue variegated, so I'm thinking about making me an anchor for my office. I may not sell it. That may be a me project, because like I've never made anything for myself, and I would love to make one. So I think I'm gonna make one for that. So, but anyways, there's that. So I'm gonna work on this today, and my yarn just fell. It's okay. I have a dentist appointment to go to. I feel like I'm forgetting to tell y'all something else. Duh. It's also my birthday. I'm not a big, like, person that celebrates their birthday like that. Like, going out and all. I don't do that. Like when we go out, I don't want anyone singing happy birthday to me. I don't want anyone singing anything to me. Like, I'm not that type of person. I just am not. My husband doesn't even sing me happy birthday just because like I said, we're not that type of people. Which I know things are gonna change because we have a baby on the way. Which I will get into that next because I have a lot to show y'all from that. But yeah, so I did have my reveal this weekend as well. But I've known for a couple weeks what I was having, so I'm super excited. But I've almost got the first the underside of the tentacle done, and I think you have to make 8 of these. So I will continue to make these until I can't make them anymore, and then we will move on. But like I said, I do have to Going to get my teeth cleaned. I'm leaving here at 9 or like 8:59. Takes me about an hour to get over there. And then I'm getting my teeth cleaned, and then I'm going to my parents' house, and we are going out to eat. So while I'm traveling, I will be working on this. Not trying to get it done. I just want to steadily work on it today. Because today I am off. As most of y'all know, I am a teacher, so, you know, hey, you're off. Yes. And then I'll work half day tomorrow. I'll have a funeral to go to. And then I will come home. So there's that. I did go live last night with Kat. I really didn't do much. Like, this is all I really did on live. But, I'm not really trying to crochet a whole lot. One of my coworkers tells me that you can get carpal tunnel real bad in your hands if you, are crocheting or typing too much. So, I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to be more mindful about things that this pregnancy can cause me. Like, my fingers are starting to swell a little bit at night. So sometimes in the mornings I can't wear my wedding rings and stuff like that. Which I know is normal and stuff like that, but still having to get used to not being able to wear my ring is very, it's just very weird. Because I always wear my ring. So yeah, there's that. Also, a little bit of life update. We have decided to do the baby's nursery in Vintage Poo. My mom did that for me when she had me. Like, she didn't get to have a nursery with my older brother, because there's only 2 of us. So she was able to have a nursery, and she did Vintage Poo. And I had a yellow room for a really long time until I got, like, into my teenage years. And then I was like, okay, Mom, this yellow is getting very, very bright. I am not this bright of a person. So then we went with purple because that was one of the cooler tone colors that I enjoy. So yeah, there's that. Also, if y'all would like to see, how we're going to do the nursery, please let me know. I am going to make a little mobile. There is a Vintage Poo mobile pattern on Etsy that I really want to get. It would be very daunting because it's going to be an acrylic yarn, but I really want to do it. I think it would be worth it to do it. So I'm going to do that. In which, like I said, I have until June to do that. Like, so these are little, I'm getting projects for me this year. So for 2026, it's going to be a year of me and taking care of myself, making my health my top priority, and not worrying about anything else. So, there is that. So yeah, so we're gonna get this started. Oh, also, I did go and get my nails done Friday. I don't get them done often, so I did treat myself to getting them done. So, and I'll probably go get them done again before the shower. So yeah, so there's that. But yeah, I hope everybody has a great day, and I will try to do some time lapses of me when I get home, of me working on some stuff. This morning I'm not completely put together. Like, I've been awake since about 7. It's like 7:55. At 8:30 I am gonna have to go get ready at 8:30 for my dentist appointment, because it doesn't take me very long to get ready. Actually, I already know what I'm gonna wear because it's cold down here. But yeah, so we will catch y'all later. I'm so sorry that this intro was very long and I was talking y'all's ears off, but I just realized there was just so much I hadn't told y'all, so. But anyways, let's see how many of these I can get done before I go. Probably just finishing this one and starting the next one, but that's okay. Let's see. Hey guys, it's been a week since I've updated y'all, and there's a reason why. So Monday, it was my birthday, so, I told you I was going with my parents. Like, I didn't even crochet a whole lot with my parents. Like, when I got home that evening, I started working on the tentacles. I was getting it. And then, like, when I got to work, I had 5 tentacles done, which was great, come Tuesday. And then I finished 1 full tentacle, because, like, I didn't have much of that yarn left. And I was tired of doing the bobbles. I was like, well, I'll go ahead and just prep these 5 I've got to make a little progress in this pattern. Now, mind you, this is a no-rush year for me. Yes, I do have market goals, because I do have a market in May. But y'all, we're not even out of January yet. So, like, and I still have good stock. Like, I have all my $8 items. I have a good many of my $10 items. Like, there's just a few things that I need to replace. There's not a whole lot that I need to actually, like, make and do and stuff like that. I have made a few snakes. Will I hit January's goal? Probably not. That's okay. I set a goal that's really high, but my expectation is really low. Because, like, if I make any of those things off my list, then I've completed something. And that's how I look at it at the end of the day. This pregnancy's really been up and down for me. Like, Friday, I was good. Came home, we were going to watch a movie. Kay was like, we'll do that on a night when we both can enjoy it, or start a new series of something. I was like, okay, great. So, that went. But then, then this ice came in. We got it not as bad as they were expecting. Only because I live on the river. Living on the river is 2 things that you must need to know. It's either really good at keeping the weather away, or it's really bad at bringing the weather in. So, like, summertime, 9 times out of 10, we don't know if it's gonna, like, once it hits the river, if it's gonna escalate and get worse, or if it's gonna die out. During the winter months, when we have chances of snow and stuff, we don't actually know if we're gonna get it. It depends on how warm the water is. Saturday, it was very warm. So, like, it literally kept the line of ice and wintry mix, like, following the river. So, like, purple was on this side, rain was on this side where we were at. So, all we had was rain. A little bit of yellow, so, like, we didn't get any bad weather. So, the river was strengthening the storms, and as they continued on through Mississippi, into Alabama and Georgia and all them, they were getting the severe weather because it hit the river where it was warm and got stronger. That's why they tell you in the Gulf, if the water is warm, it's a terrible time for the Gulf because anything can happen. So, living on that line, it's good for things and it's not good for things. So, we didn't actually get anything Saturday. It wasn't until Sunday morning about 4 o'clock-ish that we actually got anything. But when we got it, we got it. Like, there was nothing there. I mean, it was freezing rain. Which we typically don't deal with a lot. I mean, don't get me wrong. We have chances for sleet. And we're kind of used to sleet. Sleet normally melts by the time it hits the ground because the ground's so warm down here in the south. So we typically don't worry about it. But, we did. Typically, we don't have something like this until February. That's our last, like, cold front. Before we start actually going into springtime weather. Our rainy season, as we call it. So yeah, we're gonna be in for some things. If we still have a front come February, I will let y'all know this: we are not equipped for this kind of stuff down here. Like our power lines, people who were only expecting rain were losing power because it was when the temperature dropped, it dropped. Like Cody come in, he said, "Oh, he come in Saturday. Temperature's on the low tonight's only gonna be 34," and I'm like, "Says who? I know by 8 o'clock in the morning we're gonna be sitting below freezing. Like who?" So then we had to make the decision to bring the rabbit in. So the bunny is inside tonight and tomorrow night. So we're having temperatures below freezing, and I don't like for my one rabbit to be outside. So now if I had multiple rabbits, that would be different. But I've only got the one. So I know I could put hay out there and she would be fine. Because she's got a big house, and then we got her a smaller house for Christmas for her to hide in that we can put hay in. So like she would be warm. But I don't know about y'all, but I don't want to be outside when it's freezing rain and it's below freezing. Neither do my animals. So, like my cat hasn't even been going outside a whole lot. And my cat likes to go outside and likes to sunbathe, even if it's cold. So that tells me it's too cold. So, but yeah, there's that. So, school got canceled for today. We probably could have done a delayed start for the school I work for, but I don't know how the back roads back that way are looking. So I know where I live, we have a good menu without power. It wasn't as bad as we were expecting, but it was still bad. So but yeah. So there's that. But Cody ended up having to stay home yesterday. He went in late today. And I thought, like, when I woke up, I thought it was like 4, like, almost 5 o'clock. No, it was 6 o'clock. Like, I slept all the way till 6 o'clock, y'all. Like, I haven't done that in a while. I went to sleep about 10 and slept till 6. Like, I got up once to go to the bathroom, like I normally do. I was doing that before I got pregnant. And I was gone. Like, it was nice. I got some good sleep. Because by that time, when Cody woke up at 6, I was like, oh, I'm gonna lay here and try to go back to sleep. So I hadn't looked at my phone yet. So when I looked at my phone, because he was getting ready to go, and saw it was after 6, like, I was like, dang, that's look good. So, which was nice, because I'm trying to get back on my sleep schedule. Being pregnant, I am taking naps during the day, which all of my coworkers tell me that my sleep schedule's gonna change, and I'm like, yeah, I know, but I want to make sure, like, right now, that I'm getting the right amount of sleep, because I still need to be trying to get my 8 hours of sleep as much as possible. But I did get another project done. I started it Friday night. Got halfway finished Saturday. Saturday was not a good day for me. Like, all I did was finish that. And then yesterday, I started a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm going to be doing a Palm Street Live today, since I'm off. I was hoping to get back to doing them on the Sundays that Cody works. But, you know, I wasn't able to do it because he was at home, which I was thankful for him being at home. Because Sunday we did have the lights flicker a few times. So I thought we were going to lose power. But we didn't. So it's fine. I think they just called it too early for the schools. I don't think we really needed to have been out. But that's near here nor there. I'm gonna make the most of this day. I have platypus on my list today. I have these two colors that I want to make Harry the platypus. So use the rest of this, and then I have another yarn orange skein. I have this. I'm going to do a pattern roundup probably next week. It depends on if I get these other two projects I've got over here set aside done. I'm not showing anybody my secret projects, the things I've been making for myself. Like, things I'm crossing off my bucket list to make and stuff. So, yeah, we were feeling the camo today, y'all. So, but yeah, so I'm gonna get started on this. I will do a check-in once I've made something. And then I'll be back to show y'all what I've made and what all I get done today. Like I said, the goal is 10 today. Will I actually get 10? I don't know. But I am hoping for it. So, I will catch y'all later. Hey guys. Alright, so it's Tuesday. It's the next day. I'm gonna finish this video out and we will get it uploaded. This is a 2-week video. So last week, what did I accomplish? I accomplished 5 snakes, 4 T-Rexes, and that's really, and turtle shells. That's all I did last week. So then this week, I started working on anchor, a baby blanket, and some for me projects. Those you will see in next week's video, because next week's video is going to be a themed video. It's going to be dinosaurs. So that's why I have not shown the little T-Rexes I've done or any of the other dinosaurs that I have finished, because we are doing a dinosaur roundup. And I'm pretty excited about it. I'm not even going to lie. I'm super excited. But yesterday I told y'all I started working on Harry the platypus. So I got 4 done yesterday. So I had 9 of these tails done. I did 2 in gray. Just because I was running out of orange yarn. And so I was like, well, I'll just switch to gray and do 2. So I did those. So here's how my Perrys were starting to look. So I did these 3 first. And then like I realized, like, are his feet supposed to be orange? And so I did one like this, and I like this better. He kind of got his head crooked to the side, like, what's going on? So, but I got 4 done yesterday. These really don't take that long. You make the tail ahead of time, and the tail literally takes you, like, if you're steadily working, like 5 minutes. The beak is surface crocheted. So you start with the top of the head, you work your way down. You get to the first round of arms, then you stop crocheting the body. You go back and you do the beak, you add the eyes. You can go ahead and stuff the head if you want to, but these are small enough, and I do one thing different with this. So when you get down to after you've had the beak, the eyes, and done the rest of the body, and you're at the round where you crochet the tail in. The next round's a round of decrease. I stop after that round. She has you decrease 1 round, and then you go back down, you decrease another full round. Well, I don't do that full round, so I can just leave them like this and stuff them. Because I think you end up decreasing to 5, and that's just hard to go back and stuff. So, but I have these. So these will be 15 because I am going to get little hats for them. So these are going to be more than my regular possums. So, but that's 4 of those. as of yesterday. Then today I made one full one, and then I started the head to the other one. So I've got the head pretty much done. I think I'm decreasing to like what you would call the neck. So, and for these, I'm using bird gnat in the, this is baby blanket in the turquoise color. I'm not exactly sure of the name for this one, but I'm going to work on more of those. I have 2 more tails to use up for the Perry's, and then I will move on to regular Perry the Platypus. Now you're probably thinking, Haley, why didn't you get more done? Because I had planned to do 10 yesterday. Well, I got 4 of them done, plus most of the tails. I just have to make one more tail. Because I got picked for a pattern test. So that may be a separate short little video if I decide to make anything else this week besides dinosaurs. My hair. Yeah, I slept on it last night. It's just gotten curly. Like, this weather has not done anything for my hair. I'm just glad it's not frizzy on top of the crinkly curls that it's trying to do. But yeah, so I can't wait to show y'all everything next week. Hoping to film Sunday. But this weekend's going to be busy for me. We're going to look at baby furniture. And in that video, I will let y'all know what I am having. We do know the gender. We're going for the anatomy scan tomorrow. That's why I wanted to wait. So be on the lookout in that video. That video will probably go out sometime next week. And I just hope y'all are enjoying my videos. I hope y'all are enjoying the life updates as they come. And I will see y'all in the next video. If you like the style video, please give it a thumbs up. Think about subscribing. We're trying to grow the channel this year. And leave me a comment down below what you think the baby's going to be before next week. And if you already know, that's just going to be your guess. But yeah, so leave me a comment down below of what you think the ginger's going to be. And I will catch y'all next time. Bye, guys.